Hey, what's up, fam? Got your boy DVA here, break down the Quaker State 400 at Atlanta. All right, so I got the hub brought up here. Let's just start with Kyle Larson. We'll dig into it. Couple notes: 260 laps. Stages are 80, 80, and 100. There'll be a competition caution at lap 25, and then pit fuel windows like 60 laps. So between every stage, they'll have to pit for fuel, and they'll also get tires. This is a high tire wear track, so um, tire management's going to potentially come into play as well. So we have Larson. Actually, I'm not even going to talk about him much because you just play him because he's the fastest car this year and he has the highest rating. And I don't care that he's $12,000 because he's just absolutely smashing this year. Even at this track, last two races here, 269 laps led, which is the most, 418 in the last five, which is behind Harvick, but you can see Harvick's are from further back than Larson. So, which leads to Harvick here. I'm not really on him, don't really like him. Um, I ran 150 lineups, just raw settings with the projections. Harvick only came up 16%. You're paying up for his track history, and he's still looking to be 20% owned, so I'm not really too interested there. It's kind of the same story for Ryan Blaney. Like, he's really good at high tire wear tracks. He's good at Atlanta. It's probably one of his better tracks. He won in the spring, 4th, 22nd, 12th, 18th, 25th. Good results here. He's got the 8th best average running position in the 550 horsepower package and 3rd best average running position at Atlanta the past 3 years. I just hate his price. Like Ryan Blaney, I want in this 9K range. Like you're paying for Blaney to run kind of what he has been doing, but like we all know Blaney, like he's hit and miss, right? So I don't really want to pay up for that. And projections don't either. Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch destroyed Xfinity Series yesterday. Really like him. He's got the first pit stall exit. Last five races, he has five top fives and a series best 4.2 average finish. He's tied for fifth with his brother at high tire wear tracks, fourth at 1.5 miles for speed, first last six races. Um, so yeah, he's running well. In the 550 horsepower package, he's been third, first, fifth at Atlanta earlier this year, and third with the third most fast laps. I like him. I think he could outdo Chase at the beginning, to be honest. And he's looking to come in maybe 10% lower owned than Chase. Projections aren't on him as much, but I like Kyle since he ran Xfinity, and Kyle with practice and first pit exit. Really like that. William Byron starting 19th. Um, Meh results here overall, but he's just been smashing. What his rating is second on the hub behind Larson, his teammate. Really like that. He's been running well this year. He's been a favorite play of mine in general. Um, and projections love him. Starting 19th, you have baked in place differential upside, plus he honestly could lead laps here. Chase, not the best track for Chase. He's not great at the high tire wear tracks or on 1.5 miles. I could see Chase leading the first 25 laps instead of Kyle, one of those two, and then I see him going away. I'm not really too interested out of him, close to 30% ownership. Denny Hamlin, he's also looking to gain some ownership too. Projections aren't really on him. I don't really have any notes on Hamlin. He could be just a different pick for up there, but I think I'd rather play Bowman below. Um, Bowman's been he's been good. He's been running really well as of late since Dover minus last week has a 6.6 average finish, 12th average running position, same with speed. Finished 12th in the spring, 15th last year. He's tied for 7th with Chris Buescher at high tire wear track speed. Fifth at 1.5 mile speed, fifth the last six races for total speed. Projections really like him. I think he's a great play at 9,400. Brad, right below him. What do I have on him? So he's actually done really well at Atlanta. Just Penske overall isn't really performing that well. But look at these finishes. 28th, okay, we'll toss that out, but then 9th, 1st, 2nd, 1st, 9th, 9th. Tire management come into play, fuel maybe come into play, strategy race, that lines up Brad Keselowski. That's exactly when you want to play him. So I don't mind that play. Um, with Brad in the 550 horsepower package, he's 28. He has for fast laps 28, 30, and 18 in this package and track type, and he's had 20 and 30 at Atlanta. So Brad, if he's coming in lower owned right now per the hub, 7% ownership discount, I kind of like that. Even running maybe a cap over these guys similarly could do well. Depends. I like low owned Brad, so if he's going to creep up more, I might get off of him. And then Bowman's just that DFS, like first or last, checkers or wreckers, which we love and hate. Truex starting fifth. He just hasn't been running really that well, but he's good on high tire wear tracks. He's got the sixth best speed at 1.5 miles, but he's like 11th best for speed the last 6 races. But he's done well here, so if he gets that average of what, sixth, seventh, um, he's just starting fifth. That's the issue, and then going over projections, they like him 20%, which is 10% under the field by the looks of it. I don't mind him, but I don't know if he's in play due to his praise, right? So 42 points is pretty much him holding on to his position or so. So I don't mind that. And he's running the auto owner's paint scheme, so that's usually a little narrative factor. Logano, projections aren't on him. I'm not really on him either. It's just not his this isn't his setup. Chris Buescher, I mean, I like him starting 18th, but 8,600, holy moly. It's expensive, but I mean, he does have some stats to back it up. He has 3 straight top 10s at 1.5 miles, including a 7th at Atlanta this year. He's 7th best total speed at high tire wear tracks. 12.7 average finish at Atlanta, 11.7 at high tire wear tracks, 11.2 in 550 horsepower at 1.5 mile tracks. So that would project him to be like 11th or so. So projections aren't on him getting that finish, but the stats kind of back him up to be around there. And 10% owned, I don't mind that. He could be low owned, could be a pivot off of Kurt Busch. We're hearing some Kurt Busch love just due to his track history here and how he's been racing as of late. I think he's in play, but I don't love the 8th starting position with him. I think I'd pay 200 more for Busher. I think Busher's actually a pretty sneaky play at that price, but you do need him to run like he has been running. It's not like it's a low risk play or anything like that. So Kurt, yeah, some interest, but not going out of my way for him. Bell, no. Almirola under 10%, starting 20th for 8K. I like that play. Projections aren't really on him, but what's he been doing here? 2017, 8, 13, 27, 15, 11th. So he has been 20th or better in 6 or 7 of those. Last 2 races here, 19th average finish, 17th. So he's kind of finishing about where he is starting. However, he does have 4 straight top 16 finishes. So the season's kind of turned around. Low owned, starting 20th. Sure. Austin Dillon, I think he's pretty decent play as well. Projections got a little taste of him, but um, he's kind of finishing in that 6th to 12th window, so that's gaining a couple spots on his starting position, and he hasn't finished worse than 12th in this package, and he filled in for was it Michael Net yesterday, so he's got some laps under his belt this weekend, so I don't mind that play, but it looks like he's starting to gain some ownership. Suarez starting 27th. I like that. I don't like the 7,700. I mean, he's the exact same play as like getting down into the McDowells, the Newmans, the Bubba Wallaces. But I think Suarez actually isn't isn't a bad play. I'll probably get some exposure there. Like him over to Benedetto. Priest starting 34th, like that. Hate the price. Not really too interested. Ross, um, don't mind Ross. I don't mind Ross. He's got to hold on to his starting position. Maybe slip back a couple, but he's only 7,200, so it's not really too awful. How's he doing in the hub here? 14th in the spring. So that's losing a few spots, but those Chip Ganassi cars have been quick, so that's just like Kurt Busch. They're both starting in the top 10, so it's just a cheaper Kurt Busch, really, in my opinion. So don't really hate that if you want to think about it that way. Tyler Reddick, this guy's just been consistent. Like he finishes 7th to 12th every race. In this 550 horsepower package, he's finished second, seventh, and ninth. Starting seventh, should keep ownership down. What's he looking at? Actually, he's looking like he's going to be pretty owned. I'm recording this at like noon on Sunday. Interesting. I don't like it. Maybe everyone else is thinking the same thing as he's a cheaper Kurt Busch, so why not take the savings? I don't really love over 20% of him starting seventh. But I do like him as a play. It's not a total fade or anything. Eric Jones starting 22nd. Don't mind that. 1.5 mile tracks. He's all right. He's fine. Price is like a bit higher, but don't really hate it. He's shown potential at this track before. Um, Even going back, track type history. So over the last 6 races, one top 10, three top 20s. That's kind of you're looking for just a top 20, 6,900. There's a lot of plays in this area, right? Then Cole Custer starting one spot back. He's finished in the top 19 each race, so he can move up a couple. And they're just kind of priced up a bit more. Ricky, he's got the ratings. Everyone's talking up Ricky. Everyone likes Ricky. That's usually when Ricky becomes Recky. But in 4-6 Atlanta races, he's finished 10th to 13th, 12th in the spring, um, which matches 1.5 mile average finish of 12th. In the 550 horsepower package, he has 14.9 average running position, 16.4 average finish, but that's due to a 34th place finish. Beyond that, he hasn't finished worse than 16. So I think Ricky's a good play. I also think that Ricky's going to become a very popular play. Let's see what he's looking at now. Yeah, he's 25% owned, and that's just been going up all morning. So everyone's on him. I don't love him enough to want to go double the field or anything crazy like that, but maybe I'll run about with the field. Maybe I'll toss an extra 5% on him. Chase Briscoe, he doesn't even have his crew chief this week, and he's starting too far up, so no. Bubba, I like Bubba. They've been improving. He's only 6,300. He's starting 24th. Like he's been racing pretty well, getting pretty consistent. This team started to turn it around. Um, each year he gets better. Like he was at Atlanta overall. So he was 32nd, then 27th, then 21st, then 16th. So he's getting better at Atlanta, understanding it more. And he has a 13th place average finish in Dover minus the road races. So I don't mind Bubba. He's getting some ownership, but I think it's only 6,300 bucks. So I don't mind that. And projections quite like him as well, which leads to the chalk lock. This is just good chalk. Ryan Newman, you play him. I don't feel I need to talk to him. He smashes like 13th, 14th, 13th at Atlanta. I think I saw, yeah. Great Atlanta record. 550 horsepower package. He has a 16.2 average finish. Um, like he should be a shoe-in for a top 15, like without even trying. I think you just eat that chalk, get different elsewhere. A couple of the plays I hit on earlier. Michael McDowell, I actually like Michael McDowell quite a bit as well. He's 5 for 5 top 20s at 1.5 miles this year with a 15th average finish. $200 savings, whatever. Starting 4 points, 4 spots ahead of Newman, but like half the ownership. I like that play. Corey LaJoy, this team projections aren't really on him, but like they've been improving. They've been running pretty well. He has a 19.5 average finish um, over his last 7 races, minus Pocono. So this team's turned it around. He's starting what 26? 26. Don't mind that. And he's coming half the ownership of the next guy, Alfredo. And Alfredo, he should be like 23rd to 27th. He's very similar play, couple hundred cheaper than LaJoy. He's got 6 extra baked in place differential spots, so don't mind that. And then that's where I'm cutting off. I'm just not playing any of these guys. I don't care if projections like BJ McLeod or Smithley or anything. I'm just not going there. Let's just do it quick. Let's just look at the ratings here. I did this quickly at the beginning. So yeah, Larson, Byron, Harvick high rating too. Just the place differential built in with him and his track history is driving that rating, I'm sure, and Bowman. So 3 of the top 4 rated drivers are Hendrick cars. Shocker. And then Harvick. I don't know, Harvick, I think if I'm paying 10-9, I want him to lead some laps. We haven't really been seeing that. We've seen it long term with Harvick. I mean, this is his track, but short term just hasn't really been his as well. So that's what I've got this week, fam. Good luck. Race starts about 3:45, so I'll be in Discord for any questions. And good luck this week. Let's see some more green screens. Keep this weekend rolling. Thanks.